Tuk-Tuk driver has been fined and been sent to an attitude adjustment class. Happy news for all foreigners. And the PM was caught sleeping on the job. Find out more in today's Good Morning Thailand. Hello, I'm Jay.
I am Maddie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I actually had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This is where you get your news headlines, and this show is brought to you by Andamanda Water Park, AAAFX, and
BISP.
that's right, British International School Phuket. Today, we've got a lot of topics to go through today. That's right. But before we go through the topics, we have to make an announcement. We have another Thaiger competition. We've concluded our last competition. The winners have or will be notified today. We have another Thaiger competition today. We've got free tickets to the Wim Hof Method. What is it? Where do I go? What do I need to do? Find out later today in the episode. As for now, let's get started. Our first topic today is regarding tuk-tuk drivers. A tuk-tuk driver has been fined and sent to an attitude adjustment training because he was very naughty and he was trying to rip off people.
So when you're a tourist and you come to Thailand, tuk-tuk is part of the experience.
Yes.
So as this couple from Singapore, they took a tuk-tuk from, I think, Siam Paragon, if I'm not wrong, to Surasak BTS station, which is not that far, to be honest. And they agreed to pay 160 baht to the tuk-tuk driver. So they went on to the tuk-tuk, and then halfway, the tuk-tuk driver was like, oh no, I decided that it should be 300 baht. And they're like, oh no, we agreed on 160. How come it can be 300? And they refused to pay, which is their right. So they got off the tuk-tuk and they had a huge argument with the tuk-tuk driver, and he got really aggressive. So he was arguing with the male, and the female was trying to video, and he got really upset and tried to hit the camera off the woman's hand and cursed in both English and Thai at the same time. And this clip went viral in Thai social media. And the Instagram page called Singapore Incident featured this video, and so many comments were like, oh, this is a horrible experience. I experienced something similar before. And it's a really bad image because Thailand just opened up and they were just luring tourists back in. And so the police got involved this time and found the tuk-tuk driver and took him to the police station. They fined him 1,000 baht and took him for an attitude adjustment training program.
That's
That was
right.
not worth it.
For 3 hours.
3 hours.
That's it.
Okay.
And then he's back out to the world to serve the tourists again. But yeah, so the tourist police have to contact the Singaporean embassy and clarify this incident and try to deflect this news.
Okay. But look, he was trying to rip them off.
Yes.
He was being an a-hole.
Very aggressive
Yes.
as
He
well.
wasn't an aggressive a-hole, but he wasn't doing a criminal act, so he shouldn't be in jail for that. Now, sitting through a 3-hour attitude adjustment class, there's a little satisfaction in that.
I wonder what it's like as well. What are they teaching?
Yeah.
Like common sense?
Yes, but I'm glad this happened. I know a couple of tuk-tuk drivers who I've had great experiences with. They make jokes with you. They're in great attitude, you know. After a night out in Soy 11 or wherever you may be, you take a tuk-tuk back home. Some of them are very
Friendly.
nice and friendly. So this one particular person should be singled out. There's quite a few of them. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, right? But this person singled out. Hopefully they made an example out of him. If they find him, what he wanted 300, ended up paying 1,000. Sure.
Yeah.
This is the problem when you don't have a system in place and it's all about bartering and just creating like a random number when you choose to, right?
And change your mind midway.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what
so
is
unfair.
that? I know.
I'm so glad that they were Singaporean tourists as well. You just have a feel like Singaporeans, like they stand up for their principles, don't
Yes.
they? They're like, no.
Yeah.
They'll be like, no, what's right is right.
Yeah.
We had a deal.
Yeah, we had a deal, and that's fair.
Yeah.
Good for you, Singaporean tourists, standing up for all the other tourists out there. A lot of people wouldn't bother, right? They'd just be like, oh my god, this guy's going nuts. Just
Especially
give
if
him
he's
the 300.
aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, ridiculous behavior, absolutely. Awful behavior from the tuk-tuk driver.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe he should have been fined a bit more.
I think
It
so
was only
too.
Just to make an
1,000, right?
example
Yeah.
out of him, you know, just to make an example out of him. But good on the tourists for standing up for what you want. And I liked other Singaporean tourists and whoever tourists about watching that it is a fun experience to ride a tuk-tuk
It
in
is.
Bangkok, and I hope that you would try that. And I just want you to know, not everyone is like that, and hopefully this experience doesn't happen to you. But hey, watch out and do understand that this does sometimes happen.
Good advice.
All right. As for now, let's now look into our new Prime Minister. Now, every now and then, sometimes we get bored, sometimes we get tired. It's the morning, I'm enjoying my coffee along with a lot of Good Morning Thailand viewers. And our new caretaker Prime Minister also had a little snoozing issue recently.
Did he snooze or did he not snooze? Well, hear this out. There was a viral picture. Again, thank you to social media that gets these pictures around. But the 77-year-old was in Krabi province yesterday overseeing a joint meeting with several water and land use agencies to discuss water management issues when he allegedly dozed off. Now, the image quickly went viral on Thai social media and the people were not kind to them. Some people were like, wow, he looks like a big baby. Did he drink his milk and then he starts sleeping? Some people got even more aggressive and they said that the image looks like he was propped up in a coffin and said, had captions saying rest in peace, which was very mean. And a lot of people also said that this is not the first time that he's been caught sleeping in parliament or any meeting. So it's been ongoing. So actually our editor, Kun Vishai behind the buttons, when I said that I would be doing this piece and he had to find the footage, he said like, is this new news or old news? I'm like, well, it's new news now that he's the prime minister, but he's always been sleeping apparently. But the reason why I use the word allegedly is because some ministers, for example, the Minister of Digital Economy and Society has came out to protect the image of the caretaker. And he said, like, look, he was there in the meeting with the Prime Minister and he can assure you that he was engaged throughout the whole meeting. If anything, that picture was taken when he was blinking.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I could. I didn't know that when people blink, they go with the whole head. Like they go.
Yeah.
Some people blink with their whole bodies. Do you know that?
Yeah,
okay.
allegedly.
And this is a great example.
As I learned from one of our Thaiger viewers, Niels Peterson, that allegedly is a beautiful word.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the reasons why people doze off in formal meetings, especially government meetings, is that it's so boring. I'm not going to lie. There's too formality. The words that they use is very jargony. Like you have to really concentrate. And after 45 minutes, your brain can't take it.
Yeah. Especially, leader of a country, the amount of meetings he has to go to. Meetings in general are boring, especially if you're not leading it, because you just have to sit there and pretend like you care about what speaker number 14 is saying.
Yeah.
So I don't really blame him.
Needed a
Maybe
nap.
he's just resting his eyes. Maybe it could have been the photographer just caught him at the wrong moment. Anything's
Blinking,
possible.
the longest blink ever.
I mean, like for 5 years, he's been caught incorrectly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly. All right. We're going to take a quick break before we get shut down. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by AAAFX.
Woo-hoo.
That's right. Trading and investing money was never easier.
Ooh.
And if you are into trading and investment and foreign exchange, and I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I like kids.
Do you like kids?
Yeah. If I had a kid, I would send it to BISP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great school next to the beach.
Yeah.
After a great
environment.
start, I'm not even going to deny this. After a great start, I thought I was doing a good job.
Yes.
Until one of our amazing editors decided to remind everyone that this is GMT and this is going to be a fun show. BISP,
Yes.
look no further for a better education
In
than
Phuket.
British International School Phuket.
Okay, what's
Liang Xiao, sorry, my Chinese is very poor, but Liang Xia Yeo I apologize for absolutely butchering your name, good sir. But he's rejoined as a Thaiger member.
Oh, yay!
So thank you very
Welcome
much.
back.
Thank you very much for your support for the channel. We clearly need it. Yes. Let's move on and talk about new hotel rules. Can I talk about new hotel rules?
Please. Yeah.
Now, this is a little interesting, okay? Stay with me. A lot of people come to Thailand, they like to, live in luxurious places. Sometimes, middle star level hotels. Affordable. But one of the beauties of Thailand is you can come here for very, very cheap hotels. Now, currently, small hotels have different rules compared to bigger hotels. So they probably should to help them out. Now, under the current existing regulations, accommodations with no more than 4 rooms and a maximum of 20 guests is recognized as non-hotel business. So let's say you're a small, young entrepreneur or an old family and you've got a little bit of space, you create a couple of rooms, up to 20 guests, you can have 4 rooms and you're not considered a hotel. So you can still earn a little extra earnings through having a couple of rooms for rent. Now, this means that those establishments can be exempted from registration under the hotel. So you don't have to, if you don't fall under that hotel registration, you don't have to pay a certain amount of tax, you're in a different bracket, you can earn a little bit of extra money. And this chapter, however, was written to benefit locals who open small homestays to earn additional income and support local tourism.
I like that a lot.
Right?
Makes
Now,
it easy.
Yeah.
the Interior Ministry has drafted a regulation to allow properties with fewer than 10 rooms and no more than 30 guests to be exempted from hotel registration. So, just to clarify, the new drafted regulation, it's still not confirmed yet, but the new draft, from 20 guests, you'll be allowed to have 30 guests, and from 4 rooms, you'll be allowed to have 10 rooms.
Okay.
So, if you're a small business owner, what a great time to be, right?
That's great.
However, like every change in life, the Thai Hotels Association has said that these plans to exempt more small hotels from regulations will lead to unfair competition and heightened safety and security risks. Now, the Thai Hotels Association President Kun Marisa said that if the definition of non-hotel business is revised up to 10 rooms, because 10 rooms is quite a lot, right? More operators who want to evade hotel tax will exploit this loophole, particularly to those who own apartments or condos. Now, I got thinking, why is the Thai Hotels Association so worried about someone who has only 10 rooms? 'Cause it's up to 10 rooms, right? Maybe you could have 6 rooms, maybe you could have 7 rooms. So what's this really about? What interest would the Thai Hotels Association have in this? Now, they've raised their concern over this new rule because 30 guests per day could not be regarded as an additional income, but rather an investment or a business. That's what the Thai Hotel Association is saying. That's no longer an additional income. Additional income is earning 20 to 30,000 baht a month, not having 10 rooms and operating as a business. For example, 30 guests with, let's say, approximately 500 baht per head. Yeah? So 30 guests, 500 baht charged per head could create revenue up to 15,000 baht per day, 450,000 baht per month, or for unit owners, generate 5.4 million baht in total per year. 5.4 million baht
That's a lot.
extra
money.
generated per year is no small change. Now, without hotel registration, the owners could avoid paying tax and be free of safety, security, and environmental checks that normal hotels would have to obey by if they want to be in the hotel registry. Other mentions were criminals could stay in such hotels. That one I don't personally agree with because criminals do stay in high-end hotels as well. Allegedly. Wastewater treatment and waste disposal was also mentioned. That certain small hotels, they don't have to live by those those regulations and therefore can operate in however they want. Not that small hotels are unsanitary or something, but hey, they don't necessarily have to. They don't have any audits or any checks. Now, initial thoughts, ladies, I want to know. Let's say you can afford to have a couple of rooms.
Okay.
From 4, you have 4 rooms, but now you'll be allowed to have 10 rooms. Is it fair Now, and this is a long debate. We don't have to go into too much detail. But is it fair to have up to 10 rooms and 30 guests and earn that extra 5.4 million baht and not pay tax on it, whereas a hotel that has 15 rooms, just 5 extra rooms, has to go through all of that?
I think the possibility of someone having a building with 10 rooms available is not that common unless they make it into an apartment already. And I think if tourists are willing to go to small hotels, they have a certain standard that they are willing to accept already.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's a good option, but the safety part got me a bit worried, especially with the fire happening and stuff. Like, what would happen in that case? Who's going to take responsibility? That's going to be difficult.
Originally, when this was created, it was for homestays, additional income. Does 10 rooms feel like a homestay?
mansion.
No, not at all. It does seem like a
Exactly.
small boutique hotel, if anything. So I can understand the concerns of like those real boutique hotels, right, where they have only 15 to 25 rooms and they're jumping through hoops trying to get themselves papers to certify themselves, go abide by the rules, and then all of a sudden, oh, this new rule, if I only build 10 less rooms, I can do so much more, earn so much
Or
more,
if you have 20, you cut it in half, operate both of them as
Just
two
close
separate
off.
entities.
Yeah.
Closed off 5.
Loopholes. We are somehow, that happens in Thailand every now and then. Now look, in fairness of competition, like having standardized regulations is a good thing because then every hotel has to be to a certain standard in terms of sanitary regulations, in terms of service, in terms of just meeting a standard. But when you are not under any standards or you don't have to obey any rules, you can really do whatever you want.
That's true.
And not paying tax upsets a lot of people,
Of
not just
course.
hotels.
Yeah.
So when it's tax involved, people get involved as well. So viewers, let us know your feedback and comments. What do you think about this? Should small business owners own up to 10 hotel rooms and not pay tax, and just 10 rooms is still not a big difference? Or should they be treated just like every other hotel and be forced to register? Let us know your feedback and comments on that. As for now, we'd like to update you on the new traffic fines. Now, was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday I noted that there's going to be new traffic fines that have been changed from pretty much from 1,000 baht to 4,000 baht. For example, if you're driving without a seatbelt, if you're driving a motorbike without a helmet, instead of a 1,000 baht fine, you'd have to pay 4,000 baht fine. Now, there's an update on that.
Correct. So the traffic police will now push back the enforcement of this new traffic fine for 3 months. So they will not implement it yet. They want to raise public awareness. So now if a police stop you on the street, instead of fining you 4,000 baht that they announced, they will fine you 500.
Oh, the
They
same.
cannot, fine you more than that for now. So now it's more about public awareness. For 3 months, it's grace period. So, yeah, the drivers still get to pay 500 for this. I think for this year, pretty much. And then before New Year, they'll start enforcing the new rule where a lot of drink and driving will happen. So I guess that's a good time to start.
I'm not sure if that's the good time to start. I feel like the good time to start is now,
I think I agree.
especially
Yep.
when they already announced it. Why do they like to announce
They
it and then
like to
take
do
it
this,
back?
yeah.
Like, that's so strange.
Like, okay, we did it. We announced it, but we're not actually gonna do
Yeah.
anything about
New
it.
tourism tax delayed for a year. New traffic fines delayed for another 3 months.
I
And they
know.
always do it 3 months, for example.
Yeah.
I don't know what changes in 3 months.
Maybe people forget, like,
Yeah.
within 90 days. I'm like, what happened?
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
They
yes.
should do it now.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about a hotel in Koh Samui that basically was robbed for 70 million baht.
Ooh.
We'll be back right after this. Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAAFX?
What is triple AFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008.
You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
Welcome back. Good Morning Thailand is brought to you by AAAFX. That's right. Do you like trading, Nettie?
I love trading.
Do you like investing, Sarah?
Sure.
Well, look no further than AAAFX. You can, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in trading and investments, the IFX Expo is coming soon, September 13 to 15. Booth number 43. You can visit AAAFX. And if you're a Thaiger fan, you get special trading positions as well as a gift hamper.
Nice.
Hey, who doesn't like a gift hamper? I love
everyone.
a gift
I
hamper.
love
This
gift
is next
hampers.
week, right?
That's right. So visit IFX Expo, booth number 43 for AAAFX.
Awesome.
Yeah, to find out more. All right. Our next topic is regarding a luxury Koh Samui hotel. Now, this is a strange, slightly funny, very little funny. There's very little comic
Little
relief in
funny.
this story.
Yep.
Sad at times, but crazy
So
story.
many emotions
So
in
many
one
emotions.
story.
And we've got footage.
Oh.
Now, a luxury Koh Samui hotel was robbed of 70 million baht worth of assets. Now, the Shawang Blue Lagoon Hotel is reported to be worth around 400 million in total, but it will be worth considerably less now that 348 rooms was stripped of assets worth up to 70 million baht by thieves. And when I mean stripped, it was absolutely ravaged, all right? Now, these thieves went into this hotel and they stripped the rooms of electrical wires, light bulbs, plug sockets, tables, chairs, beds, flush toilets, water
What?
heaters.
How?
Gosh.
And how did they take
Curtains,
it out?
Bedding, glass, windows, wooden doors, air conditioners. Guess what? They even went in, took the water pumps, the elevators,
What?
the stair handrails, and even the roof structure.
Damn.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm looking at the footage.
When you look
Yeah,
at the
me too.
footage, it went from a hotel to a construction site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much they robbed this hotel.
My goodness.
I was looking at the footage and I was like, there's no way that this was a hotel once. And if you actually look at some of the pictures from before, it was like a luxury resort. Now this hotel, unfortunately, excuse me, the hotel's owner, Kun Yomana, said that she had invested 400 million baht in the hotel and was ready to welcome guests. So it was about to open. But it was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And she revealed that she had not been back to the hotel after she locked it following the refurbishment. And, like a lot of the hotels during the pandemic, after the pandemic, they would just close and they would just let there to be by themselves. Most hotels only had like one security guard just sitting guard. A lot of them didn't. Now, I don't know what the security situation was at this hotel, but guessing it wasn't very good.
Clearly.
Yes. It was the biggest robbery in Koh Samui, the owner said. They were cruel. I lost over 70 million baht. They were absolutely cruel. It is sad at one point, but at the same time, I was like, they took a long time to rob this hotel.
It's an insider's job for sure.
Exactly. Police believe that more than 6 people were involved and that this robbing took place for more than 3 months. Now, officers from the Boput police station today, they made it known that they've arrested 6 thieves so far. And after investigating security cameras near the area, they feel like there's more than 6 people and they're still looking for them. Now, these 6 people could face at least a penalty of up to 3 years in jail and a fine of 6,000 baht, according to Section
6,000 baht
6,000 baht.
after 70 million robbery.
Yes. According to the Section 334 of the criminal law related to offenses against property, the officer in charge is still investigating and he's let it known that I'm still looking for the rest of you. Surely there's more than 6 people involved in this robbery. And he added they're checking security cameras to arrest the whole gang that was involved. But over 3 months, they stripped the dignity and everything that this hotel had to offer, including roof structures.
My
that's
goodness.
crazy.
Who does that?
It must be a revenge
Yeah,
Or some
operation.
sort,
Yeah.
clearly people knew that this hotel was left untouched and that nobody was taking care of it and that they could just walk in and robbed more than 300 more than
how
300 rooms with
do
heater
you-
pumps and everything.
How do you rob a roof structure?
Yeah, or glass and the
Yeah.
doors. And,
I can't walk into a room and start stealing electrical wires unless I was an engineer, right?
Yeah,
that's
Or
what
a
I
exactly.
heater
thought.
pump, or
Yeah.
water, like
toilet seats.
You know what you're doing.
roof
Yeah.
structures. What do you even steal in the roof structure?
Yeah.
Like, I know that this roof is made with, I don't know, some sort of metal or aluminium or steel, and I'm gonna take down
Yeah.
those railings.
He makes my uncle look so good. You know, when my uncle goes to when my uncle goes to hotels, he likes to take like baby shampoos and like stuff
Yeah.
back.
I like that.
So do you, Maddie. So your
Uncle is me.
Your uncle
Auntie
steals.
or
Me
uncle.
and niece and nephew.
They're meant to. You
Yeah.
paid a premium to go to a fancy hotel and you get those little shampoo and conditioners.
Yeah.
It's your right to keep it.
Yeah.
I love them.
Do you also
hoard.
wait for the maid to come the next day for housekeeping and then ask for additional shampoo and conditioner?
Oh no, never.
Your uncle?
No. Oh,
do.
Oh, you do? What?
I feel why not?
Really? Oh, okay.
Anyways, nobody's doing it at this hotel
No, no.
anytime soon.
There's nothing
Unfortunately,
left.
Yeah, the owner has also come out and said that she doesn't have the money to basically
Renovate.
renovate it again, and
Yeah,
she's
it's-
most probably going to put it on sale. It is a sad story when you
is
do
a
come
sad
down to it. Look, this is owned by someone. Yes, they invested a lot of money in it, but 70 million baht was this. I mean, the hotel looks destroyed.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a ghost town.
yeah, crazy story happening in Koh Samui. She also noted, look, it's not a great look for Samui as well. Will the tourists want to come back? I don't know about that. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Tourists are coming to Samui for a good time. If you leave your hotel unattended for 3 months and it gets robbed, I don't know who's to blame.
I don't know how they're gonna track them down though, because I'm surely the CCTV camera must have disappeared with it. I'm like, okay, we'll find the 6 people from the CCTV. Like, well,
But
good luck
didn't
with
they
that.
say they arrested 6 people?
They've
Yeah.
arrested 6 people so far.
Wonder how
the
they found
CCTV
that.
Yeah, me
cameras
too.
near the hotel and stuff. But yeah. All right. Strange. Look. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing a poll and the Thaiger competition, the new Thaiger competition.
Wim Hof. Okay.
We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is also brought to you by Andamanda Water Park.
Great
Whee!
place for a vacation with your family.
Absolutely. Or loved one.
Yes.
Or with your uncle.
Yeah. Or your friend. You know, anything's possible at Andamanda Water Park. What we can confirm is that you will have a jolly holly.
Time. Did we say all 3 words differently?
Oh, we did. So yeah, consider visiting Andamanda Water Park next time you're in Phuket for a great fun day out. On some slides. Let's address a poll we sent out yesterday. Now, we had a very niche and specific poll out yesterday regarding the Wim Hof Method. Now, we asked people, have you ever tried the Wim Hof Method? If so, would you consider trying it again? 77% people said, no, it's my first time hearing about this method. So, hey, new information for a lot of people. 16% said, yes, I tried it, I'll definitely do it again. And 6% said, yes, I tried it once, but I don't think I'll do it again. Now, I took a couple of comments. Riang Biang Thai Boutique Guest House. Great shout out for them. Small business, I'm hoping. 10 rooms, so who knows?
15.
Good news for you soon. Amazing therapy, they say. Lynn Farang says, I think she might be Farang, guys.
Maybe.
Lynn, she says, I could think of better ways to enjoy life. John Joyce says, should be a 4th option. Yes, I heard about it, but no intention of trying it. Now, some people are skeptical. Some people are like, yeah, I know about it, but I wouldn't dare, or my life is better off not trying it.
Yeah.
But you never know until you try it. And guess what?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
If you've ever had the opportunity to do it, would you do it? Because the new Thaiger competition is involving the Wim Hof Method. Nettie, can you please give us more information?
Yeah, so a lot of you have actually commented on the Wim Hof video, like, ooh, I'm quite interested, I want to try it. So the owners were actually very generous, and they're giving out 4 free all-inclusive payment for their Wim Hof Method workshop on the 25th of September. That's going to fall on a Sunday for the viewers. Now, how the competition works, I want you guys to do a little bit of homework. Go back, watch the entire video, because tomorrow we're going to ask you a question regarding the video, and it could be anything. It could be, what color is Natty's shirts? How many people joined? What are the 3 pillars to Wim Hof Method? You don't know, so you have to watch from beginning to end. And on Good Morning Thailand itself, we're going to ask you one question regarding that video. It's going to be super simple. And what you have to do is type in the answer at bites@thethaiger.com, and the first 4 people who actually answer it correctly get free tickets to the Wim Hof Method on the 25th of September, this month. Now, the Wim Hof Method workshop is actually not that cheap. It's 4,150 baht. So this is a great opportunity. Per person, but it's a full day workshop. You get to do the whole breathing exercises, the cold therapy, and everything that they're going to teach you in between. And this includes meals, includes a lot of instructions. You can be Thai. There are Thai instructors there as well to help you, guide you through if you don't understand anything. I personally would vouch for this. If you're interested, do try to join us tomorrow and see if you can try your luck in winning the tickets.
Check out the video. So first step,
Check out the video.
check out the video. Try to pay as much attention as you can to the details. Tomorrow we'll ask you a question and you can win tickets to the Wim Hof Method to try it yourself. And there's something out there for everyone, because Nettie also mentioned it on the video. You can do the breathing and the ice spot separately. So you can use those breathing exercises for even later.
Yes.
And you can fill your bathtub with ice if you also, want to go a little bit nuts and crazy. So, yeah.
But if you're there, you should try it all.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Do join our Thaiger competition. Update on the Thaiger t-shirt competition. The winner has been selected. That's right. And the winner is being notified today. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to make one shirt with the design.
Nice.
And we're going to show it to the audience that, hey guys, this is the design. I'll reveal it soon. There's no secrecy behind it. But we're going to order one shirt and we're going to make the design and show people. And if anybody would love to order it, please pre-order it. And if there's demand for it, then we'll make more of it.
Nice.
And it's going to be exclusive. All I'm going to say is that it's going to be limited to only 50 pieces. And then you'll never see it ever again.
Oh no.
So it'll be exclusive for the real OG Thaiger fans.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. The winner has been notified, so check your email if you have applied. And there were some great shout outs as well. Some great entries, so thank you very much for that.
We really had fun
a lot
going
of-
through, right? I was about to say.
Yeah, we did. We had a lot of fun going through them, and we've also had a lot of competitions.
Yeah, we did. Actually.
Last week we had BKFC tickets.
Yes.
Good for all of you who participated. This week, Thaiger t-shirt already, and also Wim Hof Method. And we have a lot more giveaways coming up. In the coming weeks, in wellness, in merchandise, in hotel stays,
And many more.
Yeah, and many more. So stay tuned and subscribe. You have to be subscribed, by the way. 60% of you watch the video and are not subscribed. Shocking.
Subscribe,
Shocking behavior.
please.
Please subscribe. Please do subscribe. And also click the like button. All right, let's take some feedback and comments from the members. Enter the chat. The voice of God.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
First comment, actually not like everyone agreed to this, and so I just want to address it. Everyone said that Natty's outfit is nice today.
Oh,
She's wearing
today's
a power
singer.
Yeah.
With her power walk in the morning, they should have seen her.
Yes, thank you.
For the Tuk-Tuk driver and attitude adjustment training program story, we had 2 comments. Tony the Thaiger said that tuk-tuks should only be in the museum.
No, they're so
They're
fun.
fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
I like going on them.
Some people in the comment section shared that they had a good experience, while a lot of others said that they got ripped off at one point. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel bad, I'm not going to lie, to tuk-tuk drivers because for 2 years from 2020 to 2022 or the beginning of 2022 when the country wasn't fully opened, they were not getting a lot of business. And I happened to be able to interview one of them when I did one of the series that I did on Move Me, which is the electrical tuk-tuk. And he said that some days he gets paid one time, which is 500 baht, and nobody else uses his service. So it's like 500 baht for the whole entire week. Like some days he goes without food. And so putting yourself in their shoes, sometimes the reason why they price it so high is because they're also afraid and they're not businessmen to be like, okay, you can't operate out of fear. You can't just gain in one go and just like be happy with that. Maybe you have to like,
There's a form of desperation in it.
yeah, there we
You
go.
know what I wonder? Why Grab doesn't add tuk-tuk into their options?
As well. That's a good one.
Because
yeah.
in
Maybe
Cambodia,
they don't
Grab
want to be
has it.
regulated.
But they should, and that way they'll get more income.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
I
sure
like
they.
that.
I'm sure they must have thought about it, but they probably have their reason. I don't think the tuk-tuk drivers want to be regulated. They don't want to wait around and charge 40 baht for like a quick ride. They want minimum maybe 100. Who knows? Could be a lot of reasons, but yeah. But yes, aggressive behavior should never be rewarded.
that
All
is
right.
true.
Please continue, Kamal.
Corey Akers from the Facebook live stream asked, "What is the average price per kilometer you should pay a tuk-tuk?"
They don't
There's
operate
no
that way.
average.
There's a minimum, and then there's a minimum where you just have to bargain with them. So like, okay, I want to travel 1 kilometer. I think minimum would be 100 baht.
Yeah.
He probably won't leave unless you pay him 100 baht.
True.
But you also have the option not to choose a tuk-tuk. So it's more about the experience and the fun ride.
Yeah.
I really like the name Corey. Do you know who Corey Anderson is?
No. Is
No.
it a hockey player?
Definitely not. Have
Okay.
you ever heard of a band called Slipknot?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Do you headbang to Slipknot?
Not headbang, but I listen to it. It's
Do
like
you enjoy
hardcore.
their music? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You do?
My life will go on. My heart will go on. That one.
Let's move on before I start
Okay.
crying tears.
I'm gonna
of
like
sorrow.
stop this topic. For the PM topic where he fell asleep in the meetings, PG Santa said, "Isn't the dude like 70? They need their naps."
Aw. Yeah, he is
He's
77.
He's 77.
He's considered an elderly man.
But a lot of politicians are quite elderly. Like Joe
Here.
Biden's quite elderly.
Yes.
We don't have to go
Joe
into
Biden's very elderly.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a donation from. Oh no, how
Jorgen
do I
D,
say?
I think.
Is it Jorgen or Jorgen?
I think
Oh,
Jorgen.
D.
Jorgen.
Thank you very
okay,
much.
Jorgen. Yeah.
For the tuk-tuk, he says. Thank you, Jorgen.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Is that Swedish krona? What is that? SEK?
Nice. Not sure.
Well, anyways, we appreciate your donation. Thank you very much, Jorgen.
Thank you.
We haven't had a donation in a while. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Can I interject and say something really weird?
Yeah.
I just saw the image that came out when we were talking about the prime minister, and he was in a Krabi meeting, right? So there was a sign that says Krabi, but because the image that Vishai showed, it cut off, so it says crab. And he was like, "This is a crab."
Oh, no.
It's weird.
Be
Anyways,
shy.
keep going.
Okay. I'll move on to the robbery story, the 70 million robbed hotel. So Sick Puppy said these thieves should be hired to work immediately. And Kevin Eagle said, "Who has a luxury hotel they leave abandoned for months?"
Yeah, that's true. They should at least hire some good security.
Yeah.
If it's worth 400 million.
Yes, but think about it. Like, Samui was hit extremely hard. 400 baht million hotel requires a lot of staff, which were probably laid off or didn't have an option to work. Depending on what contracts they had, they were probably sued. With the employers that they had to let go, or the contracts with agencies that they had to let go. So, and it's a huge loss. Maintaining a 400 million baht hotel is a lot of money. Those air conditions and everything need to be cleaned again and just maintained. And it's just easier to just forget about it.
Can I also say something about the security? I think security in Thailand, you can easily bribe them. Like, let's say if
Yeah.
like, I'll give you 500, just hush hush, and like we're in it together. And also, have you seen the guards in security condos? They're so tiny, and I don't think that they even have proper training
Yeah, a lot
to
of them
fight
are,
off. Yeah.
They're like 20-year-old
Yeah.
Very
young
tiny,
gentlemen.
Old men.
Or old,
Yeah,
very
or,
old.
or old men, and what, they don't even have what they have a stick with them,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
baton.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Swing it around.
Wee wee.
And like for a $400 million hotel, like if that hotel was abandoned and it was like ripped off, they probably had one guy
Yeah.
who just was looking
Lonely.
the other way. What's he gonna do? Fight with 10 people? I don't know. I don't know what the situation, but yeah, it was clearly abandoned. Yeah.
With this topic, right, there were comments like they were a little suspicious about this story because it seems too good to be true. So someone mentioned that it sounds like an insurance scam.
I first was thinking insurance. I was like, there's no way she doesn't have insurance on that, right?
They
But
didn't mention, right?
you never know. Pandy times.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so on the survey and Wim Hof competition, Tech Symbol said, I'll have a cold shower at my hotel for free. Too much shrinkage.
Oh no.
What is shrinkage?
Tex.
What's that?
In certain areas.
Like the hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like that was not appropriate to address. I'm so sorry. But that was all I got for the comments.
All right. That's the voice of God going controversial today.
Sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please comment after the live video. Please go watch the Wim Hof Method video that was out on Saturday
Beautifully
or Sunday.
made as well.
Yes, very, very good experience. A lot of emotions.
Yeah.
So check out the video. Please enter our competition tomorrow to win 4 free tickets to the Wim Hof Method. And for now, I'd like to say thank you, Nettie.
Thank you.
Thank you to Sarah, the
Thank
voice of
you.
God, hot and
you.
shy behind the buttons. And we hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow live again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.